On this episode of Pulse, we'll tell you about one celebrity who is removing all his tattoos.
Plus, our Critics Corner team debates the best new female pop artist.
And finally, our Miami mashup team takes us to the city's best rage room.
Now let's get those heart rates pumping, because Pulse starts right now. Hello, and welcome to Pulse, the University of Miami's live entertainment and lifestyle show. I'm John Lipoani.
And I'm Madeline Darby. We've got the latest buzz, the biggest headlines, and everything in between, so let's jump right in.
University of Miami alum Alix Earle broke her silence after her podcast Hot Mess was dropped from Alex Cooper's Unwell network. Multiple outlets came out in late February reporting that after more than a year, the Unwell network had dropped Hot Mess. Variety quoted sources such as SiriusXM, who after launching a partnership with the Unwell network, said they will no longer sell ads for Earle's podcast, and that the network has renounced all rights to the weekly show. Taking to TikTok to try to clarify the situation, during one of her famous Unget Ready With Me's, Earle admitted she is just as confused as her fans, simply stating, "I have no idea what is going on." After much online gossip, Alix openly discussed the uncertainties surrounding the future of Hot Mess, explaining that she is still waiting for clarity on the matter. As there seems to still be much uncertainty regarding the destination of Earle's podcast, fans remain eagerly awaiting serious answers. Until further notice, Hot Mess fans will have to wait patiently to see what's next.
On an episode of Jimmy Kimmel, Ben Stiller revealed that a voice role in episode 1 of season 2 of Severance was originally offered to former President Barack Obama. Ben Stiller, executive producer of Severance, emailed Barack Obama with the unexpected offer. 2 days later, Obama replied, "Hey Ben, big fan of the show, loved season 1, can't wait for season 2. Don't think I have time in my schedule to make this happen." While talking to Jimmy Kimmel, Stiller joked, "What could possibly be more important than doing the voiceover for the animated building in Severance?" He added, "It was pretty cool that he responded." Show creator Dan Erickson wanted someone instantly recognizable for the role. He said, quote, "It was important for the character to exude warmth. In the context of the video, the Lumen building feels inviting, and that particular voice has both a friendly and heartfelt quality to it."
Comedian and actor Pete Davidson makes headlines with a surprising personal transformation. Previously known for his edgy, rebellious image, Davidson announced he's ditching the bad boy look in favor of something new, undergoing a terrible full-body tattoo removal process. The 31-year-old recently opened up about the grueling process, sharing details on The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon. He explained, quote, "They have to burn off a layer of your skin, and then it has to heal for 6 to 8 weeks. You can't get in the sunlight, and then you have to do it about 12 more times." Fans got a glimpse of just how drastic this transformation has been when Davidson posed for an advertisement with Reformation, where he was announced as the official Reformation boyfriend. In the ad, Davidson is seen with a tattoo-free chest, stomach, and arms, with only a few marks remaining, proving just how committed he is to this challenging process. As Pete Davidson embarks on this dramatic transformation, fans and fellow celebrities watch closely to see where this new chapter takes him. He explained that he just wants a clean slate and to take his adult life a little more seriously, which I guess includes less ink and more thinking.
Now let's switch gears and dive into the world of music.
The stage is yours, Angela.
Hey music lovers, we're back for another segment of Off the Record, and this one is all about the Oscars. The award show aired on Sunday, March 2nd at the Dolby Theater in Hollywood, California. Each year, the Oscars are filled with the biggest celebrities, the most extravagant dresses, and iconic speeches. But whether you agree with the winners or not, one thing everyone can agree on is the remarkable performances that take place on the Oscar stage. Between the singing, the costumes, and the setting, it's all truly amazing, and this year's was no different. This year's lineup was as spectacular as the celebrities on the red carpet. Many of these performances were created to pay tribute to the Oscar legends. One of those tributes, a medley paying tribute to the James Bond franchise. The medley started off with Margaret Qualley dancing to the legendary James Bond song. Blackpink's Lisa then sang Wings' Live and Let Live, which is live from the theme song from 1973 film. The performance continues with none other than Doja Cat, who sang an exquisite rendition of Shirley Bassey's Diamonds Are Forever from the 1971 film. And before I move on, I have to take a second to acknowledge the jaw-dropping dress Doja Cat wore during her performance because I literally couldn't feel any other thing but my jaw on the floor. It was stunning. But back to music. Rounding out the marvelous medley was Ray, who sang a cover to Adele's Skyfall. The tributes continued as the Queen herself, Queen Latifah, honored the late Quincy Jones. She sang Ease On Down the Road from The Wiz. The energy, the voice, and the dancing created one big joyful party on stage. But now I have to end with the one performance of the night that left everyone in awe, standing on their feet with a standing ovation. And of course, I'm talking about the wickedly talented duo of Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande. Ariana started off singing a solo to Somewhere Over the Rainbow from The Wizard of Oz, which of course she had ruby red slippers. Cynthia then sang Home from The Wiz, and I mean sang. The duo reunited together to sing the showstopper Defying Gravity from their movie Wicked. It was truly an iconic and perfect performance from the two. The performance was the opening to the Oscars, setting the bar high from the very beginning. With some shocking losses and well-deserved wins, the night was a success regardless. And if you missed it, you can stream it on Hulu right now. Now, all I can think about is belting Defying Gravity, but don't worry, I'll save that for my shower or the drive home to save your eardrums. Until next time, it's time for a short break.
For decades, I've taught you everything I know. How to safely build a fire. How to control the flames. What to do with hot coals. How to secure your chains. But I can only teach wildfire prevention. Only you can prevent wildfires.
Welcome back to Pulse. Authorities revealed that actor Gene Hackman died of heart disease a full week after his wife Betsy Arakawa died from hantavirus in their home. Authorities discovered the partially mummified bodies on February 26 after security workers arrived at the home. Both bodies were in an advanced state of decomposition. Hackman was found near the entrance of the home while Arakawa was discovered in the bathroom. After further investigation, authorities determined that Arakawa likely died from hantavirus pulmonary syndrome, a rare and potentially deadly disease contracted through exposure to rodent droppings. Hackman, who was in the late stages of Alzheimer's, appeared unaware of his wife's passing. Chief Medical Investigator Heather Durrell explained he was in extremely poor health, suffering from severe heart disease, which probably led to his death. It's highly likely he did not realize she had passed away.
In a tragic turn of events, actress Michelle Trachtenberg passed away at the age of 39. Renowned for her roles in Buffy the Vampire Slayer and Gossip Girl, Trachtenberg was a fan favorite, making this a horrible heartbreak for many in 2025. Trachtenberg was found unresponsive in her Manhattan apartment on February 26 by her mother. Emergency services pronounced her dead at the scene. The cause of death remains unknown due to her family's decision to decline an autopsy for religious reasons. Authorities have stated that no foul play is suspected. Some of her former castmates and friends took to social media to express their deep sorrow over her loss, including Chase Crawford, who played Nate Archibald alongside Trachtenberg's infamous Georgina Sparks in Gossip Girl. Crawford heartfeltly shared on Instagram, "She was a force of nature and just so unapologetically funny and magnetic, remembering those years with a big smile." As details continue to emerge, fans and friends remember Trachtenberg for the lasting impact she made on television.
Dolly Parton makes her first appearance following her husband Carl Dean's death. During their marriage, the country icon kept her relationship mostly private, But she opened up about her husband's passing during a preview event for the 40th anniversary of her Dollywood theme park in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. Speaking to the crowd, she said, "You all know how much I loved him, and he would have wanted me to be here working today. That's exactly what I plan to do." She previously expressed her grief in a heartfelt Instagram post, thanking fans for their support. Along with the tribute, she released a new song dedicated to Dean titled "If You Hadn't Been There," featuring a cover photo of the two of them together. She wrote, "I fell in love with Carl Dean when I was 18 years old. We have spent 60 precious and meaningful years together. Like all great love stories, they never end. They live on in memory and song. He will always be the star of my life story, and I dedicate this song to him."
Let's pass it over to our Miami mashup team to find out where they've taken us this week.
I'm so excited to see what they've got in store for us.
Hey guys, we're here at the Break Room Miami because we decided that we needed to break some stuff today.
For sure. I have a lot to get off of my chest today. I don't know about you, Jessica, but I'm pretty excited to get in this.
I know I do, and I know you guys do as well. So let's go break some stuff.
Tucked away in Miami, the breakout room is a place where frustration meets destruction. Whether it's stress from school, work, or just life in general, here, customers are given one simple task: break everything in sight.
The Break Room Miami is a unique stress relief facility. We are an innovative wellness place where you can come, get your stress out, have some fun, make some memories, and break things, throw things. Literally have an adult bedroom.
And of course, we had to do just that. First, we suited up in full protective gear, gloves, face shields, and our jumpsuits. Then, we picked our weapons of destruction, baseball bats.
With every glass that broke and every plate that shattered, we felt even more compelled to fully crash out.
Sometimes you need to have a temper tantrum. Sometimes you need to throw things and be mad and be sad and feel your feelings.
Emotions weren't the only thing we were feeling though. The Breakout Rooms playlist is also top tier.
Beyond just the fun, the Break Room Miami serves a deeper purpose for one Miami couple who wants to take their dates to the next level.
We're boyfriend and girlfriend, and I've actually been asking him to come to a break room for a really long time. I'm an angry girl. Just thrash stuff around and to kind of release some energies.
As you can see, this experience has been too much fun.
I feel so relieved.
So relieved. I know we're gonna feel so sore tomorrow after 30 minutes of.
We'll see you next time on Miami Nacho.
Well, Madeline, looks like we just found our new hobby in Coral Gables.
John-Luke, I think we could do some serious damage in one of these rooms.
Now it's time to pass it over to our A-List Insider team to get all the celebrity drama you've been waiting for.
Welcome back to A-List Insider, your go-to source for all things gossip.
I'm Sydney Arendt.
And I'm Seba Delgado. Let's get right into it. Ariana Grande is officially releasing a deluxe edition of her 2024 album, Eternal Sunshine.
At the 2025 Oscars, she teased fans, suggesting they should be on the lookout for upcoming music releases. When asked by an interviewer on what she's hinting at with her promotion of Brighter Days Inc., she said she had no recollection of what that could mean, because Brighter Days Inc. had erased her memory.
This Brighter Days Inc. may sound familiar to fans because it's of course the memory erasure clinic from the storyline of her We Can't Be Friends music video.
Additionally, Grande launched a hotline, 934-33-ERASE, linked to Brighter Days Inc. Callers hear an ad where she mentions, or you can just stream the Eternal Sunshine Deluxe album.
Fans are eager to learn more about what Brighter Days Inc. is because now Grande has announced the Brighter Days Ahead short film, set to come out alongside the deluxe album on March 28th.
In less fortunate news, some may remember Grande's clapback about 2 years ago at critics who were commenting on the changes in her body and making assumptions about her health.
And now, Stranger Things actress Millie Bobby Brown has also addressed criticisms concerning her body. The 21-year-old took to Instagram to talk about being in the public eye since the age of 10 and having to grow up with the tabloids constantly talking about her appearance.
She expressed her frustrations with the bullying she has faced, getting worse over the past months, stating, "The fact that adult writers are spending their time dissecting my face, my body, my choices is disturbing."
Also touching on the implications that has regarding societal expectations on what young women's bodies should look like, especially with female celebrities who grow up in the spotlight, adding, "Let's do better, not just for me, but for every young girl who deserves to grow up without the fear of being torn apart for simply existing."
One thing's for sure, these women are both beautiful. In these tough times, it's important to remember that our bodies are what keeps us alive, whether they fulfill meaningless standards regarding what a healthy body looks like.
That's all we have today here at A-List Insider, and remember, it costs nothing to respect one another and appreciate how far our bodies have taken us. Now it's time for a short break, but don't go anywhere. Pulse will be right back.
Hey, boss. Okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
You sure?
I said I'm fine.
Since I was little, it was only like me and my parents.
You think you created family out of characters?
Yeah, of course.
I'm gonna take that, make it into a song.
Put me to bed, see you in the morning. With the frosted Superman, but it wasn't on it. And we lost it. In my head, in my head, in my head. Where you at? Where you at? On the way out. In my head, in my head, in my head.
Hey, son.
Hey, Pop.
You can talk to me.
It's been really, really hard for me.
Welcome back. Oscar winner Zoe Saldaña apologizes after her win for the offense her film caused so many Mexicans, following her Best Supporting Actress award for her role in the Spanish-language musical Emilia Perez. Emilia Perez has been under much controversy ever since its release in November of 2024. The film was accused of perpetuating stereotypes about marginalized communities, particularly in its portrayal of Mexican culture, as well as its depiction of mental health issues. The public also had issues with the soundtrack using unoriginal work without credit from the artists who created them as well. Saldaña's apology at the Oscars has sparked mixed reactions among fans and colleagues, with some appreciating her effort of sincerity, while others feel that the apology was backhanded. In her apology, the Oscar winner said, quote, "I am so sorry that you and so many Mexicans felt offended. That was never our intention. We spoke and we came from a place of love." However, this statement received further backlash due to the lack of accountability. As the industry continues to evolve, this moment marks a significant turning point in the conversation about representation and cultural sensitivity in entertainment. It's clear that Saldaña's apology has opened a new chapter in Hollywood, one where representation and responsibility are no longer optional, but essential.
Hilaria Baldwin opened up about Alec Baldwin's struggle after the 2021 Rust shooting tragedy, revealing he contemplated suicide. The incident resulted in the death of cinematographer Helena Hutchins after a live round is fired from a prop gun in Alec Baldwin's hand. Since then, he has struggled with deep survivor's guilt. Hilaria Baldwin revealed that Alec told her he wished he had been the one to lose his life instead of Helena. She shared that he has been battling PTSD, heart problems, and a decline in his mental health. She also said the tragedy has affected their family, with Alec expressing more pain over what it has done to her than to himself. The involuntary manslaughter case against him was dismissed in July 2024 after a judge ruled that evidence had been mishandled. Now, Alec has filed a civil lawsuit claiming malicious prosecution and civil rights violations.
Next up, our Fashion Frenzy team hits the runway at a Miami fashion show.
And I was lucky enough to check it out. Take a look. One woman transformed these arches into a bohemian runway.
We're here on Lincoln Road in the heart of Miami Beach for Not Le Boho Clothes fashion show.
Tonight, we're witnessing a fusion between art, fashion, and creativity as Sheena Goldhagen's boho-inspired designs take center stage.
This runway event was monumental, not only because it was Lincoln Road's first ever fashion show, but also because it showcased how Goldhagen's inspirations have evolved into the designs represented on the runway.
My husband's a chef, and we moved and moved and moved. And from New York, I went to the Hamptons, I went to Hawaii. And when I was in Kauai, that's where I got really triggered with boho chic, flow, sexy, natural, organic life. And that's what I wanted to do with the brand.
From Hawaiian inspiration to global exploration, Sheena's brand is built on the fabrics and artisans she discovers around the globe.
Because I love to travel, Bali, Turkey. Turkey, I love the fabrics, like the vibe. Everything's organic, cotton, linen, bamboo, handmade, hand-painted, artisans I love to incorporate into my pieces.
These aren't just clothes, they're a reflection of Goldhagen's personal journey, which inspired her own definition of boho.
Is just that super sexy, basically is what I was telling all the models. When you're on vacation, how sexy do you feel? You have those beach waves, you have that tan, you don't even wear makeup. That's the vibe. It gives me the high. Like, that's what I want the style to feel like.
The vibe and feeling she strives to recreate is what resonates with her customers, making Nale Boho a staple of Miami style.
I love the vibe that Sheena gives to it. It really is her in a nutshell. And I love the pieces and how they really fit. They wrap, they're beautiful, and they're very Miami, very true to where we are.
Perfect for the Miami lifestyle, Goldhagen recently opened her storefront on Lincoln Road, where she can now personally connect with her clients.
I physically will style you head to toe if you want. A lot of my pieces are for women or for men, but flow over so perfectly. I just really want everybody to feel good, feel sexy, and that's why everyone comes back.
And with this historic show, Nale Boho is solidifying its place in Miami's vibrant fashion scene.
I've had my brand for a while, but the store is only open since October. I love my brand. I can't believe kind of what it's coming to. I hope it grows. I think it's gone a little fast, so I think it's good.
For UMTV, I'm Gracie Herberholt.
And I'm Madeline Darby.
Welcome back to Critics Corner.
Your #1 destination for heated debates on the latest entertainment news. And today, we promise the conversation will not disappoint.
Today, we're going to tackle who's the best new female pop star. And guys, I'm going to say right off the bat, I think it's got to be Sabrina Carpenter. I mean, she effortlessly blends pop, R&B, indie, and alternative influences. And right now, she's on top of the world. And I don't even like pop music, but Please, Please, Please has been stuck in my head all of spring break. I'm saying please, please, please get out of my head.
All right. I will give Sabrina her flowers, but I think Tate deserves them a lot more, especially with her new album So Close to What. Tate has grown so much since her last album, and not just as an artist, but her sound has evolved in a way that feels fresh and exciting. She's bringing back that early 2000s pop energy, the Britney, the Pussycat Dolls, Timberlake, and Timbaland era vibes, and I'm here for it. I really don't see many other artists like doing that currently, you know?
I can't speak on Tate McRae, but I will say Sabrina Carpenter has been on the rise. I actually tried to get tickets to her short and sweet tour, but she's unfortunately skipping Washington, D.C., so I won't be able to make it. But I will say that Doechii has completely and utterly come in and changed the female artist game. She came out with her album Alligator Bites Never Heal, which had many bangers like Denial is a River. In fact, this album was so good that she won Rap Album of the Year at the Grammys last month. She's bringing an energy that we haven't heard from female artists in a while. She actually reminds me of artists like Lauryn Hill and Erykah Badu.
I mean, Sumner, I absolutely love Doechii, and she's actually one of only 3 women of color, one of which being Lauryn Hill, who won Best Rap Album, but it's still got to be Sabrina for me. I mean, look at the cultural impact. She's everywhere. She's on SNL. She's touring with Taylor Swift. And if we're talking about Grammys, she won Best Pop Soul Performance for Espresso and Best Pop Vocal Album for Short and Sweet. I mean, the one thing that isn't short and sweet is going to be your career, because I think we're going to see Sabrina Carpenter everywhere.
Yeah, she is everywhere, and she has been on SNL, but I will say Doechii will be there soon. She also had the chance to perform with Lauryn Hill, which not many artists get the chance to say that they have done.
I don't know. I guess I'll keep it short and sweet and say that Tate McRae, she has the moves, she has the vocals, she has the talent, and I will never take away from a woman's success, but I really have to give it to Tate here. I think that she has a pop star energy that we've been missing.
Yes, I think the dancing is a really keen part of being a pop star, and a lot of people lately have not been up on their dancing game. I love to dance. I love seeing artists dance.
I mean, I think we all do, but unfortunately, that's all the time we have for today.
Thanks for joining us on Critics Corner.
It's now time for a quick break, but don't go anywhere because Pulse will be right back.
I like to eat
apples and bananas. I want to eat apples and bananas. I need to eat apples and bananas. Why can't I eat apples and bananas?
Support the Feeding America nationwide network of food banks to help provide meals to those in need. Join us at feedingamerica.org.
Welcome back. Before we go, our Dish It Out team shows us the best way to spend your Sundays in Coconut Grove.
More specifically, how to eat your way through the day. Let's take a peek.
Before the city wakes up, the Coconut Grove Farmers Market is already alive, bursting with color, flavor, and energy.
From tropical fruit to plant-based bites, this Saturday staple brings together local vendors and food lovers for a taste of Miami's best organic food.
Today, we're here at the Coconut Grove's Farmers Market, where the fruit is fresh, the vibes are unmatched, and the hardest decision you'll make is what to eat first.
With so many options, we had to come try it out for ourselves.
This hot spot is where you can find fresh flavors, local finds, and a taste of Miami's culture all in one place.
Every Saturday, Glacier Organic Farms transforms this gravel lot into an unrecognizable food haven.
The farmers market leaves a lasting impression, not just on those browsing, but on those behind the tables too.
The best, amazing experience. And we get all kind of customers, tourists, residents. We build up our clientele. It's a family. It's a magical place.
Some of that same magic can be found in other hidden gems scattered throughout the market.
The lot may be small, but the variety is endless. From beloved Miami classics to ethnic dishes, there's something for everyone, even our furry friends.
This market is the true farm-to-table experience where quality is on every menu.
I love the fact that it is organic and everything is grown in the farm, so you know what you're getting.
It's hard to decide what to eat here, but the best part is that you can try before you buy.
If the market starts to feel busy, you can always take a pause with a spiritual massage or do some retail therapy to treat yourself. With all the raving reviews, we couldn't wait to try out the food for ourselves.
We tried the jackfruit masala and it did not disappoint. The Ethiopian cuisine blends herbal spices with a touch of tenderness and sweetness from the jackfruit.
There is a lot of flavor.
Yeah, it's very flavorful.
The cold-pressed pineapple juice definitely lived up to its name.
That is so good. It's very good.
The ginger added the right kick, strong but not overpowering.
And of course, we couldn't leave without grabbing a coconut. The baby coconut was sweet and refreshing, the perfect way to cool down on a hot day. The Coconut Grove Farmers Market is rooted in cooking and community.
Every Saturday we look forward to come here to see our family, our clients, serving them our holistic food. This is about the healing, the connection, the energy, spreading the love through food.
So if you want to upgrade your palate and your lifestyle, you need to come here. For UMTV, I'm Lauren Tomac with Layla Pettis.
Wow, it just never surprises me how many options Coral Gables has.
We are so lucky to live in such an amazing area. Well, thank you so much for tuning in to this episode of Pulse.
Be sure to follow us on Instagram at UMTV Pulse and join us next time for even more excitement.